What's my thought? What's my thought? And my take about the new Nigeria? And this is what I think. When the government is not doing well, we give constructive criticism. Speak without fear. Truth. Truth. And when they are doing well, we applaud them. No sentiment, no emotion, no ethnicity. It's all about Nigeria. That's it. That's what I'm talking about. That's it. When he comes to the church, whether he is not my pastor or is my pastor, whether he likes me or he doesn't like me, if it's Jesus, I stand by him. I don't care whether you like me, because Jesus is the reason for this season. Every time there's a problem in Nigeria, the first person we mention is the president. We've forgotten that we have governors in the 36 states. We have people in the parliament, senators, House of Rep that are representing us, local government chairmen, councillors. You see, if our target is only to hold the president accountable for every ups and down, and not our governors, not our senators, not people in the House of Rep, not our local government chairman, then we don't understand the system that governs this country. So when governors takes their allocation in your state, what do they do with it? I learned that the federal allocation now to states have increased. So what do they do with it? Until we get to a level in our life that we take responsibility for the problems we create with our own hands. You know, I asked myself, immediately dollar increase, prices of goods increase in the market. And when dollars fall, the prices do not fall. So what's making life difficult for Nigerians? Nigerians themselves. Okay, dollars went to 1.8. Now it has dropped down to 1.6. Can your price drop down to 1.6? We peg it at there, and we call government, until every one of us know that the government is us and our leaders. And we describe Nigeria by our deliberate attitude and actions. If I selling tomatoes can upgrade my price, selling gari, I upgrade it, and the time the price fall down, I go and buy it cheaper and decide to maintain the same price of increase, then we all are the problem of Nigeria altogether. If the dollar drops to 1,000, can your prices drop down? I watched the other day a gospel artist in this country. She posted her baby, a joy of a mother. And some people took the picture of her baby to start making content. How wicked are you? Somebody say, I heard people say, she shouldn't have posted her baby. That's arrant nonsense. She has a right to celebrate a baby. She has a right to carry a baby and celebrate a baby. There's nothing wrong in celebrating a baby. I see people trying to make content, to get comment, to get monetization, or to monetize it. They had to drag the other gospel artists. Drag them. How wicked are we in this country? People have built their heart, their name from scratch to grace. They have paid their dues. Unverified news. You attack them. you lampoon them, you ridicule them. And when they talk, you say they should keep quiet because they are man of God. Ah, how wicked are we? Somebody abuse their life, make their name. You want to waste their life by just a simple video.
Hello beloved, welcome back to our channel. I brought you an interesting video from Pastor Joshua Iginla, and this is what the man of God has to say concerning Nigeria once again, and a lot of things that is happening. So guys, as you all know, I dropped a video on this channel yesterday, but a lot of people were not having it towards what Joshua Iginla says concerning the citizens of Nigeria and a whole lot of things. First of all, in yesterday video, he talks about why a lot of Nigeria always dwell in the negative aspect when it comes to when things are actually going up. That is when we pick up our phone to rant on the internet. But when something good is actually happening, we don't take our time to actually give credit to those particular good things, but it's only the negative one we actually want to give credit. And he went further to talk about that the more we come on social media to talk about naira in an ill manner, we are actually devaluing our currency indirectly. And honestly, I'll say that I strongly stand with him on that, because when you talk about something, it makes people lose its value on it. It makes people don't really see anything in it. Yes, we know that we are the giants of Africa, but I feel like our currency is one of the lowest currency in Africa currently as we speak. I know that yes, it's higher than some other currencies, but the right now as it's going, I'll tell you free that naira is actually losing value more than as of last year, as of this year, and like as of the beginning of this year. But the only thing that we know how to do is just to come on social media to rant and say a whole lot of things. So I decided to bring you another video today to hear what the man of God has to say. First of all, he says that when something bad happens, our first take shouldn't be our president Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that there are other arms of government in Nigeria. So we shouldn't do it that, oh, when this thing happened, it's actually Tinubu. That don't they allocate budgets to some other arms of government? Like, let's first of all, let's talk about the state's governor, then down to the local government chairmans and all that. That if things happen in your community, you should be able to hold your local government chairman responsible. If something happened in your state that it's at the outskirts of the reach of your local government, you should actually hold your local government your governor responsible for that. It shouldn't be the president alone that is actually suffering or taking all the blows. That the man is actually trying his best, but it seems as if he's not working or is not doing anything. What do you think about that? I want to hear some comments. I want to hear some opinions, some thoughts at the comment section below. What do you agree with the man of God when he says that all issue or allegation shouldn't be leveled against the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, but we should also like kind of also distribute it down to the lowest, which is the local government. And I'm sure that they are not the lowest. There are still some people after our local government. I think they call them ward something like that. I don't that they are part of government. They are also the arms of government. So when things happen and they are supposed to do so, they don't do it, they are also held accountable for not actually carrying out the assignment that was actually given to them in the first place. And honestly, that is really something we need to also look at, because all our problem cannot be caused by one man. And excuse me, and our solution cannot come by one man. That is one thing we need to also to like see. I think Nigeria is something of a teamwork, so we need to come together to actually make Nigeria that we want to live in. We cannot just push it and say, oh, Bola Ahmed, since you took this thing by force, because allegedly that is what a lot of people are saying, that he was not, he didn't win the presidential election 2023, he snatched the position. So like we shouldn't say that, okay, since he took this post by fire by force or by power by force, he should be able to fix Nigeria in just less than 1 year, because it's going to be 29th of this month before he will be actually 1 year on seat, and we are expecting miracle. We are expecting Nigeria to be feast and all that. Since Nigeria gained independence, it's as if we from freedom to bondage. That is what I'm going to call it. But because it feels like during when the colonial masters were actually in charge, things were a bit better and all that than where we say we have gotten independent and we're on our own and all that during the military regime and all that. Yes, Nigeria is a bit, yes, it's good, but democracy is like, hey, Jesus. Hey, it's just the worst government ever, and it's something that we should actually sit down and also talk about it and all that. And then the man of God also strongly talks about prices of things and how if we want things to work, all hands must be on decks, not just the political sector, not the arms of government alone, but the citizens of Nigeria need to come together and make it work. That, oh, when we come together and make it work, it's going to be better for all of us. But if we keep on blaming some set of people or some set of category of people that, oh, it's not going to get better, neither is it going to be well, because we are the problem. That he talks about the dollar inflation and all that. As we all know, we saw what happened in the month of April and all that. When dollar went up, prices of things went up times three. But when dollar came down, they didn't bother to reduce those prices again. It was just there. Like, and I don't understand. Like, when you say that, okay, you complain that, oh, this particular currency has actually skyrocketed, and you do transaction in dollars and all that, you decide to add price. Okay, I remember that dollar fell to the point of 800 naira that same last month, but prices of things were like that, and some people just have take it among themselves to say, oh, this particular brand, this particular product, I and my household, we are not going to eat it again. And you see that they are losing billions of naira on daily basis or weekly or monthly basis because of greed. Honestly, I'm going to call it greed, because I don't see where you say that, okay, because something went up, that is why you added your price. And mind you, these people have old stock in store, and they don't want to sell it as the normal old price because it's an opportunity. See, such money you cannot use it to build mansions or anything. After all, you're just going to say, okay, you want to grow or expand your shop and all that. Okay, let's say you have cartons of one particular product. I'm not going to call names. And you see that people stop buying that product. It got to a point that it gets expired. All you have to do, you send them to the waste bin to get it burned or destroyed. Who is losing? Honestly, who is losing? You're the one losing, my dear brothers and sisters, dear mothers and all that. And all hands must be on decks. Let's come together and make this country work. I beg. And make Nigeria work, because if Nigeria is not working, honestly, we're not going to find it difficult. The more we're complaining that a lot of things are changing, I don't think in the next 1 year we are actually going to be able to stand it. Because see, they should pass this law that if a price of this is that, let it be that. See, all this SS game is not going to take us anywhere unless we just sit down. Some people are so greedy that they just want more money and all that, and it's affecting everybody. You can't say because you have money it doesn't affect you. You can't say because you're poor it doesn't it affects each and every one of us one way or the other. So let's please come together and find a permanent solution to the problem of Nigeria. There is nothing that Nigeria cannot do. That is one thing I want to say. And God cannot give you a challenge that you cannot overcome. So I feel like this problem we're facing right now, it is a challenge that God has given us, and we should be able to carry it out at the end of the day peacefully. So that is what I decided to just bring your way today. And I also want to know your opinion, your thoughts after hearing what the man of God has to say concerning this message. And also, see, Nigeria is a place that you cannot do anything freely. It talks about messaging. As you all know, last month the news was everywhere. Bass, buzz, buzz, bass. A lot was happening. Oh, the child looked like this one, the child doesn't look like this, and all that. It was just, it's so disturbing disturbing. It can destroy somebody mentally and all that. So we should please mind the kind of things we utter from our mouth, all in the name of we want to blow on social media, or social media is free, you can come and rant and all that. See, the way they have sued a lot of people this year is only God that know. So please, I beg us, let's learn how to keep our mouth shut when we see something. It's not everything you see you must open your mouth. So learn how to use your tongue to count your 32 teeth. So guys, that is what I decided to bring your way. Before I go, please, 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 if you have not subscribed to our channel, kindly pause this video, subscribe, comment, like, share with family and friends so that you don't miss out on any of our content. And also don't forget to turn on the post notification to get notified whenever I upload a new video. And if you're a returning subscriber, oh my goodness, I want to use this opportunity to say a very big thank you. Thank you for always tuning in. Thank you for always supporting us. God bless you as you do so all the time. So guys, I want to call it a day. I'm going to see you in the next video, and don't forget to turn on the post notification bell. Bye.